Self-driving taxis with no steering wheel, SUVs that can float through floods, flying cars that hop over traffic, and scooters that fold into a suitcase. Just a few years ago, this sounded like cartoon stuff. But right now, companies around the world are quietly building a new generation of transport that will completely change how we move from place to place. Let's dive in and explore the new transport tech that might soon be part of your daily life. Number 10. Motoid Lambda 2025. Imagine a motorbike that doesn't just carry you, but actually learns from you. That's what Yamaha is exploring with Motoid Lambda, shown in 2025. It's not a normal bike at all. It's more like a smart partner on two wheels. This electric concept machine can keep itself upright automatically even when you're not holding it. It can even rotate its whole frame up to 180 degrees while moving or standing still, so turning around in tight spaces becomes super easy. The really wild part is the AI brain inside it. Motoid watches how you ride, how you brake, how quickly you accelerate, and how sharply you turn. Over time, it starts to adapt its assistance to match your personal style, almost like it's getting to know your habits and trying to keep you safer and more comfortable. Number 9. GAC Gove Flying Car. At their Tech Day event, GAC introduced the astonishing Gove flying car. Gove is actually two machines in one. On the bottom, there's a four-wheel electric chassis that drives like a normal car. On top, there's a one-seat flight pod, which is a pure electric eVTOL aircraft. When you're driving on the road, the pod and chassis are locked together and move as one clean futuristic EV. When you want to fly, the pod lifts off from the chassis, its rotors unfold, and it rises vertically into the air. The empty chassis then drives itself away to a charging point and can return later to act as your landing platform again. The flying pod uses a multi-rotor system, 12 electric propellers on 6 axes, with a dual backup multi-rotor power system. That means if one part fails, the others can still keep it flying long enough to land safely. It has a maximum takeoff weight of about 500 kilograms and can stay in the air for around 25 minutes per charge. By late 2024, Gove had finished a series of flights and even received a special flight permit from China's aviation regulator, proving it's more than just a cool animation. Number 8. Ridoid Kangaroo. Ridoid Kangaroo, a kangaroo-inspired robot assistant from Japan. It's a research project by designer Shunji Yamanaka and the Future Robotics Technology Center. Kangaroo has two main modes. In assistant mode, it acts like a smart robot helper. It can follow you around, carry your bags, and even be summoned using a smartphone or tablet app to come to your location. In ride mode, it transforms into a small three-wheeled electric scooter you can sit on and ride at speeds of around 10 kilometers per hour. The robot has 3 wheels, 2 at the front and 1 at the back. Each front wheel has its own in-wheel electric motor, which makes it smooth and easy to control. The team behind Kangaroo imagines it being used in shopping malls, university campuses, airports, large indoor halls, or even construction sites, anywhere people walk long distances and carry stuff. If you're enjoying this video, hit subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss more amazing technology. Number 7. Zoox Robotaxi. Picture calling a ride and a car pulls up, with no driver's seat at all. No steering wheel, no pedals, just a little room on wheels waiting for you. That's the idea behind Zoox, Amazon's fully autonomous, all-electric robotaxi. It isn't a normal car with the driver removed. It was designed from day one to have no driver and only carry passengers, like a mini moving lounge for 4 people. The vehicle itself is perfectly symmetrical. There's no front or back. Thanks to four-wheel steering, it can drive in either direction at up to 75 miles per hour. A giant 133 kilowatt-hour battery, huge for such a small vehicle, lets it drive for about 16 hours straight before it needs to charge. As of late 2025, Zoox robotaxis are already giving rides in a few places. Testing around its home base in Foster City, California, preview rides in Las Vegas along parts of the Strip. Number 6. Lazareth LMV 496. Now meet a machine that looks like it escaped from a superhero movie, the Lazareth LMV 496. This wild creation, designed by French engineer Ludovic Lazareth, is an electric motorbike that can turn into a flying vehicle. On the road, it works like a powerful electric motorcycle, giving you around 60 miles of riding range on a full charge. So far, so normal. But the real magic starts when you flip the switch to flight mode. Each wheel hub hides a jet engine, 4 in total. In flight mode, these kerosene-powered turbines tilt downward, blast out huge thrust, and lift the whole bike straight into the air like a VTOL aircraft. Together, they can unleash around 1,300 horsepower, enough to keep the LMV 496 flying for about 10 minutes. That might not sound long, but it's more than enough for short hops. The LMV 496 is not meant for everyday people yet. It's a limited edition machine with a price close to $500,000, about the cost of a luxury house in many places. Number 5. EHang 216S. Imagine ordering a ride on your phone, and instead of a car, a giant drone shows up to pick you up from a rooftop. That's the idea behind the EHang 216S, a passenger drone taxi built by Chinese company EHang. The EHang 216S is made for short to medium flights around the city. It has 8 pairs of electric rotors, 16 in total, and a cabin that carries 2 passengers. Because it runs on electricity, it's quiet and eco-friendly, making it much nicer for city life than noisy helicopters. You sit inside, buckle up, and that's it. There's no pilot seat and no joystick for you to learn. The EHang 216S can reach speeds of about 130 kilometers per hour and fly up to 3,000 meters high, tall enough to glide above skyscrapers and rivers. Machines like the EHang 216S are early steps toward a world where air taxis are as normal as ground taxis today. Number 4. Roids Tech Raptor. Roids Tech Raptor is a light 40 km per hour 3-wheel electric scooter whose whole upper body can be swapped, turning one base into many different vehicles, from fun personal ride to delivery bot, with future AI and self-driving features planned on top. It's built in 2 main parts. The base unit is the lower section with the 3 wheels, motor, and battery. On top of that sits the design unit, which is the body where you either sit or load cargo and tools. These 2 connect through a special link unit, so you can attach and detach the upper part quickly and safely. Swap the design unit and you basically get a whole new vehicle without changing the drivetrain. That's why the company calls it platform mobility. One platform, many uses. The Raptor has already won a Good Design Award 2024 and has been shown at public events like Chiba Institute of Technology's Tokyo Skytree Town campus. The company plans to keep improving it for 6 to 12 months, then sell it to the general public at a price similar to a light car. Number 3. Xpeng X3. Built by Xpeng Aero HT, this is another step toward a future where driving and flying are just 2 modes of the same trip. On the ground, it works like a normal car module, but when you're ready to leave the traffic behind, the flying part takes over. The X3 weighs about 1,936 kilometers, almost 2 tons, and uses 8 rotors to lift itself into the air. It's a VTOL vehicle, which means vertical takeoff and landing. It doesn't need a runway, just enough space to rise straight up. In the sky, it can reach speeds of around 130 kilometers per hour and stay airborne for about 35 minutes per flight. Inside, the Xpeng X3 has space for 2 people and a 270-degree panoramic view, so you can see almost everything around you. Number 2. Honda MotoCompacto. Not every future vehicle has to fly or hover. Some are small, clever, and designed for the boring but important part of travel, the first and last mile. That's where the Honda MotoCompacto comes in. It's an ultra-compact electric scooter that folds up into something about the size of a small suitcase. The MotoCompacto is inspired by Honda's tiny 1980s MotoCompo bike. When folded, it looks like a clean white briefcase box with wheels. You can grab it by the built-in handle. When you're ready to ride, you unfold footrests, handlebars, and the seat, and it turns into a neat little scooter. The MotoCompacto can reach a top speed of about 15 miles per hour and has a range of up to 12 miles on a single charge. It goes from 0 to 15 miles per hour in around 7 seconds. In the US, it launched at a price of about $995, making it one of the more affordable new-generation transport gadgets. Number 1. China's BYD YangWang U8. It's often called the world's first floating SUV, and it's packed with tricks. On normal roads, it uses a smart hydraulic system that can raise or lower the car by about 150 millimeters, making it look tall and powerful or lower and sportier. All this tech comes for around $50,000, which is wild for something this advanced. One of its coolest party tricks is the tank turn. The U8 can spin a full 360 degrees on the spot like a tank, without moving forward or backward. But the real headline feature is what it does in water. The base model can float in water up to 1 meter deep, and the off-road version can handle 1.5 meters. If you're caught in a flooded street or sudden water surge, the U8 can automatically switch to emergency floating mode. In this mode, it shuts off the engine, seals the windows, switches on the air conditioning, and even opens the sunroof for fresh air or escape. It can stay afloat for about 30 minutes and move at roughly 3 kilometers per hour. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and stick around for even crazier tech next time.